everybody, in this video you'll learn about how you can create a Github repository for your JavaScript apps. So let's get started. What I want you to do first is go ahead and open up your terminal. In my case, I'm using the Git Bash, and I recommend that you also use it so that the commands that I'm typing in can be the same that you are typing, or else you will have some trouble. So just download and install the Git Bash and then come right back to watch the video. Okay, welcome back. So now what I want you to do first is I want you to go ahead and actually go to the correct directory where you actually want to create the Git repository of. Okay, so what I'm going to do is and then JavaScript JS and then here I'm going to cd demos empty. I'm going to make there JavaScript Git Repo and then I'm going to cd into that like so. Then I'm just going to do touch index.html styles.css. I'm just adding the stuff that we actually need. I'm not going to be actually creating like an app right now. So these are just dummy files that I'm creating for pushing to the Git repository. But for you, mostly you already have finished creating the project and you want to create a Git repository of that finished project. And if not, then just create the project and come back to this video. Okay, now after you actually touch, and what this touch does is it just creates these 3 files. Okay, so it just is a way of creating files. And now we're just going to do code dot for opening this up in a window of VS Code. Okay. And this is just, like a text editor that I'm using. You can use any text editor that you prefer, but in my case, VS Code is better. Now we can just open up index.html, which can omit an exclamation mark and generate the boilerplate code. I can just have the title as test, and then I can just have like a H1 which says hello world. Okay, so now if I actually open this up with my live server, which is just an extension that I can download, then it says test and hello world. Nice, so this is all good. We can just apply some styles. I just want to fill all of these files out, so after that I can actually create a Git repository. But I can target the body and I can say like font size. I can just color gray, or like a color that you can recognize. Just do red and save. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I actually did not link the styles to the HTML. That's why I was doing that. I figured it out. Link CSS, it's styles.css. And now we can see that the text turns red. And I guess we can also do font size right now. So font size like yeah. The other time I actually haven't linked it. And now inside of app.js, you can actually have like a selector. So const titles equals document.get element by ID. And I can just pop in, actually let me give this an ID right now. ID of title. Nice. And then I can actually do like title.inner text equal to I little element. And I can just do save all. And then come back, it should say actually, oh my god, I forgot to link it again. Script source, and I just want to do /app. Now if I save, we'll select the title element. So now I want to create a Git repository of this project. So this is not how actual projects, of course, are gonna be. You'll have like some real world project. But in my case, I'm just doing a demo of how you can create a GitHub repository, and that's it I'm doing. That's why I have put in all of this. I actually do self-closing or scripts. Okay, we'll just keep it simple. Now I can just Control J for toggling the terminal. And right here, what I have is I just have the steps for creating a Git repo. So I have that there, I can move that. Okay, nice. So the first step is gonna be to do git init. And that we are doing that for actually initializing Git, or initializing Git actually. Just, yeah, I can do that. I can do git init. We will just initialize an empty GitHub repository like it says, and I can check the git. So you can see I get this red stuff. That means all of my files are actually not staged. So you get this red stuff right here. That means that not all of your files or none of your files are actually staged. All of your files are actually. So to stage all of the files, we're going to do git add dot. It means we will stage everything. Then we check the git status again. It says new file, and all of this is in green. That means it's all been staged. Okay. So now we can actually go ahead and commit this, right? So I can say git commit, then I can have -m, then I can have 2 quotation marks. And then I can say like this is S repository. But for you, you can think of this like the description for your GitHub repository. You know, what will pop in when people actually open up your GitHub repository. So in my case, I'm just gonna do this is a test repository. I'm gonna hit enter. So right here, the next step is create GitHub repo and get information. So for this step, you will actually need to open up Chrome and go to github.com. Okay. Now what you will have to do is you'll have to create an account at github.com. So you'll have to create a GitHub account. So I already have created an account. So I'm not going to create that again. And then you'll click on your avatar and you'll go to your repository. You can also go into profile and click on repository. Now what I'm simply going to do is I'm just going to click new. And I'm going to give it a name of JavaScript, GitHub, Git, Repo, demo. Nice, and then if you want, you can give it a description, but that's up to you, that's optional. And I want you to hit create repository. And then what I want you to do is I want you to copy this command, which is git remote add origin. And then the URL, I want you to do Control C, select that, and then do Control C. Git remote add. Okay. So now I can just paste that by Control V, okay, or right clicking if Control V does not paste it, and then I can hit enter. Okay, nice. And then now, I guess this is the last step. Yup. So now we actually need to push the stuff that's actually inside of here to Git or Git, right? So we will need to do Git push, means we're pushing to Git. Then we can do origin. Now if I hit enter, we should push to Git. Let's wait. Okay, now actually the last step is just gonna be to refresh this page, and we should be seeing all of the files pop in, which it did. Okay, so I said here, right, like the description, so it just says this is a test repository. For you, it can be something else. I can open up app.js, and this is actually coming from here, guys. So it's coming from this app.js. So title is equal to document.getElement by ID, title, and then title.inner text. I am the title element. Now if I go back and then I actually open up index, this is the index that we have, right? And then if I open up styles, the styles that we have, right? So actually with that, we have actually gone ahead and created a GitHub repository for your JavaScript apps. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.